Good evening, Dungeon Masters. I'm Baron Durop. I'm joined here by Kelsey from Arcane Library, and today we are going to work with all of you to help us design an entire adventure module based around a dungeon. I can't even talk right now. We're going to make a dungeon. We're going to design an adventure within the dungeon, and we're going to use your help to do it. So, Kelsey, if you want to share a little bit about yourself and what you're working on, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm Kelsey Dion. I run the Arcane Library and I write 5e adventures, but also in a month or two, I'm releasing an old school style RPG called Shadowdark RPG. So I'm really excited for that. And that's kind of what I
Excellent.
do.
Yeah. When can we expect news about Shadowdark?
So its official release date is technically February 28th on
Okay.
Kickstarter. So that's going to be the day, and that's going to run all throughout March, right towards the end of March.
Awesome. Cool. Okay. Well, I stick around on this channel to see about that because I'll probably do like a first look, like rundown. I'll run through a PDF when the Kickstarter goes live so everybody can see what's going on. But anyway, we have a mission today. We are working with, that sounds very self aggrandizing. No, we are running a fundraiser to fight cancer by helping out the Cancer Research Institute. And if you have seen my prior live streams that I've done from Jeff Con with a bunch of other YouTubers, you'll kind of get the idea. So uh, you can send us tips just to the Cancer Research Institute, and if you just feel like you want to give money, that's totally fine. However, what we would like is your help by we will ask you for prompts, and then when uh, we need prompts to help stock the dungeon and flesh out the dungeon and come up with ideas. We'll ask you for like random categories, and then you guys in the chat will send a tip if you can. You know, we will preference people who tip to the Cancer Research Institute, and uh, we will use those prompts to as idea generation munging to put crazy ideas into this adventure that we're writing together. And Kelsey, she's got an InDesign document pulled up. We're gonna be stocking the dungeon live in front of you. You get to see our process in action to see how probably one of the most accomplished independent fifth edition adventure writers actually puts together an adventure. Not saying that this is like her secret sauce or anything. We kind of spitballed a few different ideas of approach before the stream, but that's the general gist. So let me get a drink of water here.
That is very kind. I feel like for some reason is our camera's delayed, Baron. I feel like your camera's frozen on the
I think
actual
my camera
screen.
is frozen on your screen, which is fine, but
Oh
the
no.
cameras are doubled. Either that or I'm drunk, as somebody is saying. Uh,
Could it be both?
it could be both. It could be both. I mean, depending on my drinking habits, it could very well be all three. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the camera here. Let me start and stop my camera, and then
Yeah, I'm like,
we'll
I feel like
see.
I'm moving, but I
Does
don't know
that
if you
help?
are. I mean,
No, I
everyone
think I
should
think I
see
might just
you're
be frozen.
moving.
Yeah, well,
I wonder
it's
if it's
fine.
mine.
Who knows? Anyway, but
Why?
but my face is not the important part. The important part is that we're actually working on this adventure. So,
Yes, okay. Oh my, the
so
camera, there's so much camera. All right.
I know, right? Okay, so to get started here, just kind of let's walk through what we're doing. So,
Yes.
Kelsey, you wanted us to have a title for our adventure. Did you kind of want to kick us off like how to generate a title that can kind of set the tone, set the springboard for our imagination?
Yes, and this is something I do so much when I write adventures. I come to the fabled tome of adventure design and start to generate random titles. Um, and this is honestly just a roll table. So I feel like our chat, we should try to get the chat, someone in the chat to roll us a D100 and we can start to put together an idea for an overall like, dungeon theme.
Okay, I like that. Okay, well, hold on. We've got to minimize the window so that nobody can see what we're actually rolling here, because otherwise they'll just pick and put numbers, right?
Oh no.
They'll
Okay.
cheat. They'll cheat.
No
So,
cheating.
chat, help us out. Somebody grab a D100 and roll it, and
I'm
I'm
gonna
sure we're
look
gonna get like
in the actual book.
yeah, we're gonna get if we need D100 rolls, throw them in the chat, and if you tip to the Cancer Research Institute, we will preference your dice roll. So
That's correct.
yeah, and it looks like in order to prevent cheaters from cheating on the table and faking the dice roll, Kelsey is currently looking up the table in the actual book, not the PDF.
I'm gonna actually
So,
look up the page. Hold on. One quick check. What page was it? Okay. Don't look. All
don't
right.
look, page 18.
I have the new tome, and now I have to relearn all the page numbers.
Oh man, I need to get the new tome. It looks
It's
very
pretty. It's very heavy. It's much heavier for some reason. More content.
More content, more paper.
Is that what it is? Oh, we got so many
We have
results
so
already.
many. Yeah,
Walt.
we've got 71 people in the chat throwing dice numbers at us. If
Oh.
somebody tips just $1 to the Cancer Research Institute, we'll probably go for your number. Otherwise, Kelsey, it's up to you. Just pick one of those numbers and see what we get. And if we need future 100s, we might come back to your rolls here and snag a few more of your numbers. So let's see here. Oh, Irvok donated $5. Irvok threw a 38 in the chat. So
Oh, Irvok, we're gonna use a 38
thank
first.
you very much.
Oh, I love this. So
Yeah.
Irvok, the first word of our dungeon is demonic.
Demonic. Okay,
demonic.
So let's grab a couple of other people's chats for 100s. And Moondune, I know it's been very, very cold. So Moondune just said, "I've never seen Baron not wearing a suit and tie." It's because it's so cold where I live right now. Well, it's just finally warmed up, but for the past week, it has been single-digit temperatures, and I live in a part of the country where it should never be single-digit temperatures. So I'm bundled up in a jacket and a fleece. So we got
today. You get a pass today.
I know, right?
We got demonic. That's a very strong starting one. So that's
an extremely strong demonic.
I love me a demonic. Yeah. So
just grab another number there, Kelsey. What do you got?
I mean, Jeremy should get props for going first. So he had 34.
Okay.
Demonic domain of the.
Ooh, of the. I'm going to go with Herman Duker's 66. Just because it's 66. One digit away from being a demonic number.
Oh, this is so good. Of the loathsome. What's going to be the last one, you all?
What's the last one? Let's see. Let's see.
Someone donated.
Did somebody donate? Yeah. Oh, Herman, you donated €5. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Herman.
Thank you very, very much.
Oh, he said 66. Herman, you said 66.
And I just now saw that you donated that before or after I picked your number. So happy coincidence. Thank you very much. Let's see here. Philippe said a 32. What's 32 in the book? Watch it be like just totally oddball. Now that everything else is working.
It's crown of the loathsome crown.
Loathsome crown.
Interesting. Ooh. So it's like an object.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a domain. See, yeah.
So Hayden just donated $20. Thank you very much. I want to call that out.
Wow.
But, so in the future, I will call on you, Hayden, to send us a prompt of some kind. Thank you very much for your donation. That's awesome. All right. Thank you. So we've got Demonic Domain of the Loathsome Crown. And we're on a speed run here. But we've got to finish this in, I think we're at 7:10, so just 10 minutes on the title alone. So we're running out of time already. We've got 80 minutes left. So
we got to hurry up here.
Okay. So let's see. Do you want to ask for prompts for themes, or where do you want to go from here, Kelsey? Where do you want to go from here?
Yeah. Well, so we have some space for some rooms, and usually I kind of have like a blank set up here where we have room numbers and then just placeholders. So knowing the title, can you think of anything that you would find inside of this supposed location? Because we're making a location-based adventure. So the demonic domain of the loathsome crown. Maybe we should work
Excellent.
backwards because the crown sounds like the boss to me.
Ooh, or is
The
it
crown sounds like
like
it's
the magic
important.
item? Or oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
is
what?
it?
Yeah, or maybe it's both. I don't know. We'll figure out what
Yeah.
chat tells us. So, all
Chat,
right,
what do you know about this crown? What's the deal with the crown?
yeah. So, tell us what's going on with the crown, chat, and
Hmm.
don't forget, Hayden, to give us a prompt if you wanna. If I'll look for your prompt since you donated and we weren't able to use one of your prompts yet.
That's right. Ooh,
So what?
oh, people are coming up with great ideas.
I love like crowdsourcing this stuff because everybody comes up with such wildly different ideas and you just get this like hive mind effect.
Yeah,
You can just
y'all are
take
so
the best
creative.
from the whole community.
Yeah. Oh, Crown of Madness spell,
Yeah.
someone said. KD&D, that's my initials too. It's so nice to have you here. Um, the crown could be a caldera of so the caldera of a volcano, so we're going literal with the crown, but
Literal.
some people are
Oh.
going like the crown is a magical, it's like a treasure thing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
or a ring of nobles. Oh, so like an NPC, like it's the name for maybe like a cult or a ring of nobles.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
you know,
boy.
like, that would be very self-serving to make an adventure involving me with the Ring of Nobles. But anyway.
Gosh, what do you think? We've got so many amazing options here. Someone's saying an intelligent crown. I really like that. An intelligent
Yeah.
crown
Okay.
that is like maybe possessed in some way, and so whoever's wearing is its like, vassal or whatever.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, the crown is a
Oh,
conduit for a high-level demon seeking to enter the material plane. Oh, David, you just donated. David Brown.
yeah.
Thank you. Did you give an idea, David? Because we're gonna have to go with it.
Yeah. David, thank you very much. I appreciate your donation. Let's see. So
Thank
I don't know. We
you.
got a smorgasbord to pick from. You let's just alternate back and forth. You pick one, I'll pick one, and we'll just kind of figure out until we don't need any anymore. We'll just go from there.
Got it. Well,
And we
I
got
think I know it sounds a little bit like kind of maybe what we were expecting, but I like the idea of a crown being a conduit for a demon because it gives us a problem to solve.
okay.
I feel like it could be in a location, and it kind of gives us like a sort of a boss fight vibe all rolled into one.
Okay.
So
That works.
I'm gonna make a tagline here saying that like the demonic crown, um, like a demonic crown possesses its and I just want to give an idea of what this adventure is about, roughly speaking. So like defeat the um evil person. We can always come
Yeah,
back and
we'll
refill
come
this.
back and edit that. Oh wait, I'm
The
gonna look.
demonic crown.
I'm gonna look for in the chat to see if there's something that somebody left. Let's see. Looking in the chat to see if we can figure out what that evil person is.
Yeah. Baron, this is on you. You got to figure out who
I
the
got to
evil
figure it
person
out.
is.
What is the idea? Oh man.
Yeah, is it like
Somebody
an
says
ordinary person, a noble, someone
who says it?
else? Like,
Head of a local leader. Oh, local leader. Local. I like where that's going. We're like it's corrupting somebody who is not. I want it to be somebody who's like supposed to not be necessarily noble. Like they're just like a local folk hero. They're like somebody that I mean, this isn't using crown possessions a PC if they become the boss. Is kind of like that's where I'm kind of drawing this from. Is
yeah.
the crown possesses a PC so that they're the boss is potentially fun. I like where that's going. Like I want it to be a folk hero. Like defeat the like if the PC puts the crown on, they become the boss. But like, what if it's
Yeah.
did is there like a village elder or somebody who's just well loved and well liked that has nothing to do with all of this and that somehow found
Yeah.
themselves in possession of the crown. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know. Is it
I love that idea. I love, like,
okay?
maybe it was like a local explorer. You know what I'm gonna put in here for now then as a placeholder is like defeat the victim because this
Yes,
isn't
it's a
really
victim.
their
Yeah,
fault.
right.
Yeah.
So
And
now
like
you've got
and then
like
it brings in the moral conundrum of like, do we kill them or how do we
exactly,
get this
exactly.
crown
Like
away from them, you know?
absolutely,
Nice.
100%.
So that's our tagline. This is going
Okay,
good so far, you guys. We've got a plan here. We know that for the person that we have to defeat is technically a victim of this crown.
right.
So,
Okay. So
ooh,
what's next, Kelsey? What do we need to get next?
oh, we have to start come up with some rooms now, right? Because we know we have a
Okay.
location, generally speaking. So, like, where does this? I think, Baron, because you were talking about like it's a local person of importance.
Okay.
We've got to assume that this is in a location maybe near to some like city or
Okay.
um something like that, like a
Is it
location someone the victim could have gotten to.
okay? So yeah, chat. Tell us someplace not. Oh, I mean, it could be right there in the city. Give us where is this dungeon located? Bonus points if you tell us what the dungeon's original purpose was. That's different from what it's currently being used for.
Ooh,
So give me a comma
yes.
separated list. I want two ideas. I want a twofer.
Theodosia,
And
thank you for the
Theo, thank you
donation.
very much. That's fantastic. Theo, I believe this is one of my patrons. If I'm making sure that the names match correctly, it might not be. You can let me know. I believe that's one of my patrons who just donated.
Thank
So
you.
thank you
Oh,
very
a
much.
local. Oh, Theo had suggested a local alchemist and a doctor could be the people who were. Oh, that's a great idea,
Oh yeah,
actually.
yeah, I love that. Oh, that's got some like level 1 BioShock vibes.
Yeah, and like a
Yeah,
local doctor is probably a beloved member of the community.
for
Like maybe
sure.
they came here searching for a cure for somebody for
Right.
some illness.
Let's see.
Ooh,
Theo also commented right after, or chatted right after his donation or their donation. Uh, the Ministry of Commerce is the location.
interesting. The minute. Wait, so is this
Ministry
like
of
in
Commerce.
some vault underneath the city? Like maybe like the Ministry of Commerce is a vault and like this crown was locked in some like room of forbidden artifacts or something.
Right. Right.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. What do you think, Baron? Should we go with something akin to that? What are your thoughts?
No, I definitely love that. Yeah, I love that.
Yes. So we'll
So,
say in a lost artifact vault far below the city, um, a local doctor found an evil an evil crown while looking for a cure that would save the town from.
oh no, hold on. What
Oh,
is the
tell me
thing
more.
that the town needs saving from? Everybody, tell us what the town what
Why
is
was the
the
doctor
why is the
looking?
doctor down in the vault looking for the town? Or what is the problem? What is the disease? And don't say COVID-19.
Don't say that. We have banned content and that's on it.
Yep.
Um, so let me see. So we said the Ministry of Commerce. So I want to say like beneath the city treasury. Should we say that?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, like a beloved doctor found a cursed crown, we'll say, cursed crown, while looking for a cure for what? The town needs saving from existential ennui. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, they've been on quarantine for too long.
Yeah.
Um from a fake curse somebody suggested. That's
Yeah.
a very
Okay.
interesting. I like
All right.
that.
Which is
So,
why you would pick up weird magic items to experiment to see if they can help you. A fake curse and fame.
yeah. Is it okay if
Okay.
I say Fey enchantment so we don't say curse twice in the same sentence?
Yep. Go for it.
We'll say from a malevolent Fey, like, or fairy spell.
Right. I love the way you spell
Does
fairy.
that sound right?
No,
Is
that
that how you
works.
spell it? That's not how you. That's the old
I
way.
mean, that's the correct way. That's the better way. that's
The cool way. The cool kids spell
that's the
fairy
yeah,
like that.
exactly. All right.
Yep. Oh boy.
So where are we to now? What do we need? Are we to the point where we need a map? What's the next step here?
Yeah.
We can
I
fairies.
think so,
I love
right?
that.
Because we know that we really have a strong concept of the location, what it looks like, kind of, and so let's
Right.
start making a map. We
Okay.
need some rooms.
How do we do this?
Should
Are
we
we
do it
using?
on the internet?
Do you want to? Do you want to draw? I mean, even if you just use InDesign to throw some blocks on the card, and then we can come back
That's
later
also
and throw like use Dungeon Scroll or something to just get something better than that. But for now,
exactly. We
we
can
can
totally do
start
that.
with just like colored blocks.
So I'm just gonna start making some blocks. We'll do like a kind of like a point by point. So okay, so we're gonna start with some squares then. I actually do this when I'm making maps for actual adventures as well. Oops, I just made an outline on that. Okay. Um, so we need like an entry point into this dungeon, right? Now we said
Right.
that it's a lost vault below the city treasury. So does that mean that it's like how ancient are we going? Like is it like
I don't know.
is it just locked and hidden or is it actually like in ruin?
Oh, Theo just donated another $5. Can we get a prompt for this? How old is the vault? Where is
Yes.
how old is the vault? How far down underground is the vault? Tell us about how we get into the vault, everyone.
Tell us.
As I reach for water and extol you with my awkward silence, tell us what's going
Oh,
on here. We have an eroded well that has been spilled into the vault. Oh,
interesting.
that
Which
could
is
be.
how maybe
Oh,
how it became
oh,
Nick.
Nick Sellier, thank you
Whoa,
very
Nick.
much. $20
Nick.
donation. That's fantastic.
Well, Nick, if you've got an idea now is
Yeah,
your moment because we're gonna listen to anything you say.
yeah,
So
exactly. So now Theo says Theo says it's 2 centuries old. But Nick, if you've got
okay.
an idea on like how we get into this 2 century old vault, if
Yes.
otherwise I like the idea of like somehow tying the entrance to the Fey enchantment, the Wicked Fairy spell.
True.
I don't
Like
know.
maybe that could be part of how you have to get in.
Right. Maybe. I don't know.
A well is always a great mythical entry point. Like when we're talking about the mythical underworld, like wells are
For
creepy and
sure.
dark and they give you the feeling of going somewhere that you're not supposed to be.
Absolutely. And it also has wonderful Legend of Zelda vibes.
So much. I know, right? I love that.
Oh yeah.
So should we say then that it's like a well that somehow gives entry into this 200-year-old vault that no one remembers existed?
Okay. Yeah. Somehow
Okay.
Doctor figured it out. Let's go with that.
Yes. So that's our well for now. I know it's a square. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Cody
But this
Leitenheimer,
is
thank
our
you very
entry
much for your
point.
donation. We'll be
Thank
calling on you
you.
soon.
That's our entry
Entry.
point.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna move
So
both these down a little bit.
while
And we're gonna call this.
Kelsey's throwing some blocks on the screen, everybody tell us a reasonable amount of number. How many rooms should the dungeon have? Like give us a number somewhere that's like less than 15 but more than 5. And if you've got a compelling reason that you chose the number, say why in the chat.
Ooh.
Otherwise, what I guess we can just start throwing rooms on the screen. I mean, I guess that's kind of silly. We might get ahead of ourselves here.
True.
Well, oh
Who knows how far we can go.
yeah,
11, Catherine says. 8, Jonathan says. Those are good numbers.
okay. Cody
Yeah, I think
suggested that the
like
well was poisoned by a vault opening up, causing the sickness and the need for the doctor. The well was poisoned by.
interesting. So
Okay,
maybe that this maybe this fake curse is emanating out of the well, like somehow it.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
I don't know. We
And
can
maybe that's why
work
the
with it.
doctor was brought here. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
So we've got a couple of people saying 8, and Cody with the donation hammer is also saying 8.
8 is
So
perfect.
8's perfect. Let's go with 8 rooms. All right. How much
Let's
time do
do
we
it.
have? We are rapidly approaching the 1 hour remaining mark. I feel like we
Oh
need like
boy. Okay.
a moon slowly crashing down on us from above. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
like in Zelda, I know that gets there's nothing that gets you writing faster than an imminent moon strike.
Mm-hmm.
Um so so we have okay, so we have a cursed well, which is maybe where this curse is coming from. And I noticed some people in the chat saying something fey or illusory about the well might be cool too, because we're dealing with fey creatures. So
Okay.
um I don't I don't know if the live chat can actually see what I'm writing right now. I don't know if that's actually I think it's coming through, but
Yeah,
um
it looks like it's coming through. We might do we need to
awesome.
zoom in? Chat? Let us know if we
Should
need to
we?
zoom in.
Yeah.
It
Like
might
I
make
can
it
actually
painful for
just
us, but if it's better for you, we'll manage.
I know. Totally. Oh, hey Daniel Lobo. Oh, yay from the Arcane Library Discord. I'm so glad you joined. You're a recent person and I'm so happy to have you here. Um
Awesome. Welcome. Thank you for joining the stream.
yeah. Okay. All right. So the cursed well. My first thought on this, and chat steer me right or wrong here, but like I love the idea that the well looks like maybe it's full or there's something there, but it's actually empty. Like if you go into it, it's like you can come down past an illusion and you're like, where am I?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's
I
do
feel like
it.
that's a fun way
So
to hide
yeah,
the entrance.
that's very Legend of Zelda vibes. I love it.
I know. I
I'm,
know.
I'm all about Legend of Zelda stuff. I need to do a
You
video on like
practically need
how.
the we got to do a video on that.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
need to
So,
do like how to write a campaign like Ocarina of Time. Anyway, let's
oh,
keep
I
going.
know. So cool. Okay. So we're going to say curse well. So we're going to say so the appears to be or no, like what should be in it? Should it just be like a look like it's full of like dank mossy water?
Yeah,
Um
like full of
full of
nastiness,
yeah, and we can
pond
say it's like
scum.
drippy stone. Um I don't want any formatting on that. Drippy stone. Ooh, you know what would be even cooler? I don't know. Sorry, I'm totally taking over right now, but I think
No,
like
do it.
standing alone, um, in the ruins of an old farmhouse. Drippy stone, mossy, full of dank water. And then we can say like oh, spacing. We can say illusion. So water is false. Well is empty. Uh, hidden stone handholds lead down to the dry, dusty floor.
Okay, love it.
So hopefully we can kind of visualize this well.
Right.
So the characters just have to think, be willing to try to move down past the water or enter the water in some way, and then they discover that it's actually,
Totally bone dry.
yeah, well is
Okay.
empty. How deep will the well be, you all?
Let us know in the chat, everybody. How deep is the well?
Someone says fill the well with
Illusionary
illusory
fire.
fire. That'd be hard to
Oh,
ignore.
that's Fred.
This
Hey, Fred from How to D&D.
they don't hide in plain sight. It's fire.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, how deep is this well? Because someone's gonna just jump in. Like the fighter's gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, it's full of water. I jump in.
Right. Oh, that's gnarly.
A
10d6
a few
damage.
bones at the bottom of the well. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that idea. So scattered with rat bones, like some things have
Yes.
fallen in. We've got a 40-foot deep, a 30-foot deep, 80-foot deep. What level are we writing for?
I don't know. What level are we
We
at?
should figure that out.
There's so much stuff for first and second level. So like let's hit the third level, third to fourth level. Like they don't have
That's such
they
a
don't have
great
fireball
level.
yet. Yeah, they don't have fireball yet, but they got some meat to their bones. So let's go with
Yeah.
that.
I mean, so I feel like I love going harsh on these kind of things because if you just jump into a spooky well, like you should regret that. So I mean,
Yeah,
my instinct is to go 60 feet.
let's do it, man.
Let's go 60 feet. 60 feet deep. Um, so we're just gonna say, yeah, waters false, wells empty, 60 feet deep, hidden stone handholds lean down. And hidden stone handholds, like I assume people know that if the characters just look, they'll probably notice them.
Right,
Um, or we can just say stone handholds. They don't even have to be hidden. All
right.
wells have handholds, don't they? And
I
they go
mean,
under the water. So, um,
hopefully.
there we go. All right. So I'm gonna add the level on this adventure up here. We're gonna say for what we said, third to fourth level.
Third to fourth level, yeah.
Authors is Baron and Kelsey. There we go, you guys. So we've got this well. Okay. So Baron, we have the well.
Yep.
Where does it lead? Where does it
Where
go
does it
now? We
lead?
can't just go straight to the vault.
No, we can't. Um, okay, so let's ask the chat. Where does it lead? What is once you get to the bottom of the well, you're going in. Where does the water flow that should be there take you?
Yeah, like do the
What's
Fae
going on?
guard the? Is there some room with like don't go any farther, or is it empty, or?
And for those of you who are just joining us, I just saw that we've had about 20 more people jump into the chat since we've started the stream.
Whoa.
We are raising money for the Cancer Research Institute, and we'll be asking for prompts as we're building this adventure right in front of you. And if you donate to CRI, we will more heavily favor your prompts that you submit us in the chat when we ask for them. So, but that doesn't mean that we won't also include prompts from people who aren't donating. Everybody's welcome in the fun. So, let's see. We've got. I'm looking at the chat. We've got an upside down well in the cave. Kobolds.
Too. Oh, John David, thank you for that nice comment. So, ooh, an upside down. Okay, an upside down well. Going, it sends you back to the entrance, so you have to go again.
Oh my
Whilst I
gosh.
like that, we may not get far. Oh, the Hall of Teeth. That
The
is
Hall
so
of
interesting.
Teeth.
John
Is that
Keller just threw that out.
is that something that I'm not familiar with? Is that a reference
No,
to something?
not to my knowledge. I don't know
Okay.
if that is a reference. I
I
just
mean,
think it's so
it's all
like
capitalized,
compelling.
but no, yeah. Okay, well let's do it. So are
'Cause
we
like,
gonna do? Go ahead.
well, yeah, like what is the deal? 'Cause like Fey creatures are weird and they do stuff
Mm-hmm.
like put halls full of like teeth.
Teeth, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, Daniel,
Daniel
thank
Labobo, thank you
you.
very much. $20 donation, incredible. We've raised
Oh my gosh.
$105. That's awesome.
Wow. You guys, thank you. Well, Daniel, we have to use your idea. Here we go then. So this is my thought.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like there should be more than one way out of this room. Like I feel like Daniel had mentioned a room that teleports you back to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if like similar to do you remember in Ocarina of Time when you had to get through the Lost Forest and you just had to find the right pathway through?
Ah, yes.
Yes. And so
Okay.
I think that if we do a few false false starts, it's gonna cause the characters to spend some time maybe triggering random encounters and exploring before they actually find the right way.
Okay. I like that.
And if they don't find the right room, like there's two false rooms that just teleport them back up to the top of the well. Because that's kind
Okay.
of what Daniel had suggested.
I like that.
So I'm gonna we've got a number 2 right here. So these are sorry for the really bad squares, but we're gonna say false paths. And so short tunnels lead to rooms bristling with damp moss. So we're gonna say moss.
Well, okay.
Stepping on the
So
moss.
if we teleporting them back to the entry, do we punish them for it? That way, like, do you start? How high is this? 60 feet deep. So do we roll a d6, and that's how many feet up times 10 you are in the well?
Oh, that's awesome. Teleports you to the, I love that. So it teleports you to the slippery. You know what? Should we make the handhold slippery?
Yes, that way you got to DC it on the way up.
Yeah. So we're gonna say
DC.
slippery stone handholds. So we're gonna say like dex, like a dex based check, like acrobatics.
Sure.
DC. What should we put it at? Maybe 12.
12 or 13 is what I
Each
usually go.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 or 13. Yeah, because it's probably gonna take, if it's 60 feet, it's gonna take someone like roughly 2 movements, 2 turns to get down. So it would make 2 checks.
Right.
To the slippery handholds in area 1 at 1d6 times 10 feet in height. So they appear 10 to 60 feet up along these slippery handguards.
Right. Okay. Oh, I just saw in the chat Cody Leitenheimer said teleport them forward at a price. Do we want to?
Oh, we could do that.
I like where that's going. Do we want to teleport? Also have like a different color of stone, or maybe like a different room, a different color of moss, or a different room that shoves them further into the dungeon.
That could be really cool. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's like less. That's more like fail forward, and I kind of think that's
Right.
fun. Yeah, because sending people all the way back is sometimes frustrating. So
Right.
So why don't should it teleport them like to a random room in the dungeon, or
well, if you we'll table, maybe we can ask the chat, where do they go? If we teleport them, where do they go? False
magic
paths.
moss?
Yes.
Yeah, or like something causes.
Or do we roll a d4 and there's like d4 different corresponding rooms that they can go to?
Yeah, that would be interesting.
And at level 3 or 4, they've got enough meat on their bones to handle something like that. At least long enough to run. Ned Imming donated $20. Thank you very much.
Ned,
amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So that is so kind of you. Someone says to the toilet. Ned, if you have an idea, it teleports them to a closed room filling with water. I mean that is kind of cool too. That could be a room. That could be a room elsewhere in the dungeon. So it is teleporting you ahead. It does feel a little punitive. This all does feel punitive.
This is rapidly becoming a funhouse dungeon.
You guys
in the chat.
I know. Or maybe it just gives you some either bane or boon, rather than moving you into the dungeon. Because splitting the party at 3rd level in 5th edition can be pretty hard.
Can be pretty rough
on them.
I mean, it can be pretty rough in any edition, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder if man, what can the moss do? The moss could have some beneficial or negative effect as well.
Yeah.
Like if the characters do something like eat it or
why don't we just put a to be determined future note, and then as we're filling out rooms, let's remember it and we will come back to it.
Yes, this is a layout trick, you all. I always put a hashtag somewhere that I want to come back to so that I can just Command F through the document for hashtags. So when you have like a 300-page book, you don't miss something
that
you left for later.
I'm totally stealing
there we go.
That is phenomenal. Okay.
Yay. Okay, so we've got 2 offshoot rooms that are magic moss TBD. Right. But then moving forward, what?
Do you just want to? Okay, so did we come up with 8 rooms? Is that what we needed? Do you just want to scaffold a layout and then hit the AD&D table?
Yeah.
And then based on that, I feel like we've got enough meat here to know what the themes of our dungeon are. We can start asking the chat. So we're just gonna do a Jaquays Light map here.
There we go. I wonder if we could do a secret,
a dotted line.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do some just offshoot rooms. I put the moss room is technically the same. It's
Okay.
number 2.
Yeah,
So let's do a dotted connector here. And we'll make that dotted. More dashed. Do more dashes. No, I can't
Oh.
control InDesign. I know nothing. We'll
What
just
about the hash? There we go.
yeah. Is it
That will do
too? The
it.
hash is way too. The hash is so dense.
It's aggressive.
I
Aggressive
know.
hashing.
It's just so. It doesn't even look like it's hashed. Why? There's a way to control this. Oh, I wonder if dotted would actually look better. I think dotted looks better
There we
as
go.
well because you
Dotted
can see
looks
it from
phenomenal.
afar.
Yeah.
There we go. So we know that's like a
Okay.
secret connector. So that's 1, 2, 3 rooms, and then we're gonna do another offshoot here. Guys, I can't draw straight lines. I don't know what I'm doing. I think if you hold shift, yep, there you go. Hold
Hold the
shift.
shift key.
There, it's the universal solution.
Learning InDesign
It's
with Kelsey.
I know nothing. So we've got this. I think we could certainly do that. Oh boy. Where are we at for rooms? How many more do we need?
We've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we treating those 2 wing rooms off the entrance as rooms? Like, are those 3
As
counted
this,
as rooms, or are those entrances?
right. You're right. Technically, those. I feel like. I feel like they kind of count as rooms.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we've just got 2 donations in a row, you all.
Oh, did we? Oh, wow. Joseph and
Wow,
Ervok, thank you very much. Ervok, I believe that's your second time donating. Thank you very much. That's extremely
Wow,
generous.
thank you.
And 90 people
Ervok,
in the chat. This is great.
Oh, you guys, thank you. Wow. Okay. We're just slapping some rooms down so we can fill them with cool stuff. We're gonna use the AD&D guide to help us too, and the chat's gonna help us. We've got rooms this way, secret connector. It's nice to connect rooms together in a dungeon. I think here I'm gonna do that, and then let's have a connector here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8. There we go.
Is that 8? And I wonder.
I feel like I feel like I want to throw another connection, and you tell me if this is a
I
dumb
do.
idea. If we somehow connect the larger southern rectangle with the, like, some way connect it to the rectangle in, what is that, northeast? No, northwest, the northwest corner.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I
But
think we need to. I think we can do that.
don't let it intersect with the hallway, or like have it go over the hallway or something. Like maybe it's like one of those fake, like it's a fake door that goes underneath or something, or like, not a door. It's like a, you know how you can trick players into thinking there's another level because the stairs go down like 8 feet and then it comes back up 8 feet.
Right. So we could do a downstair and then flat and then an upstair.
There you go. Exactly.
And should that be, do you think that should be hidden should that be a secret door in this room?
I don't know. What do you think?
Chat, do you think it should
Chat, is it a secret hallway? Refuge passage that wraps around. That's what Joseph said, and he's donated $5. So let's go with it.
There we go, Joseph. We got a secret door in here. That's right there.
Yep. Cool.
Awesome. Okay, looking good so far. I'm gonna scooch all of this a bit this way.
Okay.
There we go. All right, room to breathe. So so we have to populate our dungeon with stuff now, you all. How much time we got left? We've got 45 minutes left.
45 minutes. We can do this.
No Euclidean hallways. Someone is saying, thank you, gotta no Euclidean hallways. Okay, secret wall, no door. Okay, perfect. Line goes directly there, but space is folded. Okay. Okay, secret hallway, yes. Okay. So now, okay. We gotta think what's in this room right here then, this first room.
Okay.
Which is technically room 3. So what should we put in there so far? I'm gonna start
I don't
numbering
know.
rooms.
Yeah, start numbering the rooms. Did we want to stock based off the table from the
Yes, you're
AD&D
right. We
guide? Okay.
should.
Okay. That'll give
We
us
need
just a
someone in the
little bit
chat to
more
roll us a
meat to chew
d20
on.
then.
Yeah. So people in the chat just throw d20 rolls at us, and we're just going to use them in order as they come. Here we go. I love doing this because I love that there's like a weird delay, because here in about 30 seconds we're just going to get 200 of these dice rolls. It's great.
We're gonna get 200 d20 rolls.
Just
It's actually pretty
down the
fun.
line. Yeah. It's like if I ever wanted to roll up a character speed run style, like I need 6 adventurers for an adventuring party. Everybody just roll 3d6 for me and we'll just do it down the line, you know?
Yes.
Here we go.
You could get so many things.
We could get so many dice rolls done faster than I could humanly roll them.
Yes.
Okay. So we've got a lot of d20s here. 17, 17, 14.
So what was our very first? Who was the fastest on the jump here?
17. That would be Catherine.
17. So monster and treasure.
Monster and treasure.
Monster and treasure. Here we go. Okay, monster and treasure. So let's see. It's been a long time since I've used these tables. Monster and treasure. Where were you?
Okay.
I forget.
Treasure. I wish I had my book here with me because we could flip through different parts of the table. Treasure.
So is the treasure hidden? Okay, no. Trick trap. No. Monster, I think, was. Let's see here.
We're in a different index. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we would have to like go back and find the actual tables. Well, okay, so let's choose a monster then. We don't have to necessarily roll randomly. What's a good monster that would fit?
So we've got Fae, we've got Moss, we've got Illusions. And we don't necessarily have to stick with that precedent. Chat, give us a monster.
Give us one.
Give us a monster. What's here? What is here at the bottom of the well that is guarding treasure? And yes, polyhedral paradise. I agree. Okay, so here's like something that a lot of people find sacrilegious. And when people ask me what's the best DMG, first edition AD&D, but also the 4th edition one, for the game that 4th edition was trying to be, I thought executed very well. Which a lot of people are like,
it had a lot of like tools in it.
Yes, it had so many, like it's so much more useful for the game that 4th edition was trying to be than what the 5th edition one's so bad. There's nothing useful in it.
It's I think they're gonna try to redo it. The rumor is they're gonna try to make it better. But you know, we'll see what happens with that.
So we've got plenty of monsters coming in here. Catherine is saying, I'm gonna butcher it on purpose just because it's like a thing I do is mispronounce monster names. Wyvern? Werven? What is it?
I think it's wyvern. I say wyvern or wyvern. It's wyvern.
Yeah. I think it's wyvern. I can be quoted as saying werven on my channel.
Hey, there's a few I can't pronounce. Like, what the heck, Vargoyle? Like, has anyone ever said that right?
No, has anyone ever run a Vargoyle? Come on.
I know. So should we? Okay, but here's the thing: a wyvern is pretty tough for this level of characters.
CR6, that's really rough.
It is, and we obviously we're both old school minded at heart. But I also saw someone mention red caps or like fey-like creatures.
Okay.
And
red caps
sometimes in these places, things are not always what they seem. So maybe it's something disguising itself as a wyvern, but it's actually like gnomes, like with a paper mache creature or something.
Oh, yes. I love that. Like they get a paper mache construct.
Yeah, they've made themselves a convincing looking fake wyvern, but it's actually a bunch of gnomes.
Okay, we'll figure out why they've done this later as we do the dungeon. So we need one of those octoplots that you like to put.
Octoplots.
That's the original name of the symbol.
Perfect. So how would we describe this room? So are we gonna say it's like a kind of like a, you guys, is this a built room or is this more like a cave at this point?
Mm. So, do we have two sections of the vault where like you enter the vault proper, but there's also, because of the Fey nonsense going on, there's like the cave that has somehow cracked into the vault.
Right.
Okay. I'm just gonna go and say fiat and thank you chat for participating. But this one I'm saying it, this is hewn. This is hewn or lightly worked stone.
Yes. Okay, I
Yeah.
like that. So it's hewn. So
Okay.
we're gonna say that like like I feel like a theme here is like damp because we're down a well, right?
Yes.
So like is this a tall or low room, you guys? How cramped should we make it? A high rough hewn
High rough hewn
cavern.
cavern. A wee laddie says. I guess if you're a wee laddie, everything's a high rough hewn cavern, but
Well, that's true. A high rough hewn
it's like going
cavern.
like going back to your elementary school as an adult and realizing just how short all the ceilings really were.
I know, I know, right? That's such a very strange sensation. I've done that actually.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pitch a fake wyvern. Maybe we can say that there's like a sleeping wyvern roosting in this room, but it's actually like a fake wyvern being powered by like gnomes.
Okay.
A mottled wyvern curls up in the center of a high rough-hewn cavern. I mean, we're trying to like kind of imply that it's asleep, right? Is that like cheating?
No.
What color are wyverns, you all? What should we say?
Yeah, what color are wyverns? I don't even know. I think I've always run them as like a dark green. Like your typical, like imagine a snake from National Geographic put wings on it. That's what I think when I think wyvern. Like what is
Curls
the
up. So we're
most
gonna say
typical?
perfect.
Yeah,
A
green wyvern.
scaled green wyvern curls up in the center of a high. We'll just say like of a high cave.
Yeah.
Of a high cavern. Cavern implies that it's rough. Of a high cavern. Are we gonna say it's like moving, like it looks like it's breathing steadily, like it's asleep?
Sure.
Got it. So, or are the gnomes? Do the gnomes know what they're doing?
Maybe. I
It
don't know.
shifts slightly. It's hard to describe stuff succinctly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Curls up in the center of a high cavern with its head tucked under a wing. So I think that conveys that it's asleep.
There we go. Yes. Perfect.
So false wyvern. So it's gnomes? Is it evil gnomes? I wish we could do red caps, you guys, but those are not open game licensed, so we have to choose something generic.
Yeah. I don't. We can just say, we can say gnomes, right? And gnomes
Yeah.
predate the SRD as a concept, so we don't even, if we say gnome and wyvern, we don't even need to use the OGL. So let's keep it.
We'll make them sadistic.
There we go.
Sadistic gnomes. Puppets, this paper, I can't spell paper mache. DC, let's call it like a 15 perception, or we'll just say wisdom generically to
Yep.
notice its false nature.
Perfect.
Is that how you spell mache?
I don't think so. Chat, tell us how we spell mache. My spelling is awful. I'm sure my viewers can tell you how often I misspell a title in a YouTube video.
Yeah, this we'll just say pilot this puppet wyvern.
There we go. Perfect. You can say paper puppet.
Should they shoot fire out of its mouth?
Maybe. Or just smoke. Like they somehow, if you say fire, then like the thing will burn up, right?
Right. I mean,
that could be
right.
That could be fun because they could be foolish gnomes that don't know what they're doing with their tinkering. But real smoke. Yeah, let's go with smoke.
Nostrils. Should we say they're pipes?
Nostril pipes, nose pipes.
Yeah, do the gnomes smoke pipes and that's like its vent, you
Oh,
know?
that's so funny. Yes, they're just in there, like smoking their pipe weed, having a good time. And then the
They're just
vent
hanging out.
is the nostrils. Yeah, yeah,
There we go. There we go. So that
yeah.
makes it
Okay.
look even more real. So I think people will react fearfully. And so we've got these gnomes. What do they do if somebody attacks the wyvern or whatever? Like what do we do, you all?
Yeah. Now
Do they
I'm falling
run? Do they
asleep in my mindset.
barter?
You know what? What are the gnomes do? Like, why are the gnomes here? What's the gnome's story? Tell us what the gnome's story is. Give us like a one sentence prompt. Why are they here specifically?
Yeah, what are these gnomes up to?
Like, are they just feeding off the glory that is the Fae stuff going on, or are they instrumental to it?
Yeah, do they make people give them treasure and it so that they don't kill them and that's why they
Oh,
have treasure?
oh yes.
Do they so they demand like a toll?
Okay, there we go.
In a grandiose voice. So it's demanding a toll. So what treasure then do the gnomes have?
Yes. So tell us what the gnomes have in their hoard. Give us a really silly but weak magic item, and tell us
Okay.
in dice value how much the dungeon master should roll to determine how much gold they have. Let's
Let's
see what
see. Yeah, how much?
demand donation.
Demand a
They
donation.
demand to the Cancer Research Institute.
Exactly. If you donate, you can pass to the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, and if you donate,
They
we
only
will
have
honor
copper.
the magic item that you share us.
Exactly. It should be useful in the dungeon. You gotta pay the gnome toll. They have 3d6 sheep.
What?
Where are they hiding these sheep?
Oh my gosh. Oh,
Daniel
chat, you're
said they
killing
have
me.
good, not poison food that gives the effects of a bless spell. That could be good to have. I also feel like
Ooh,
they've taken stuff from people,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Someone was like, Baron, don't you have a whole book of
A book
quirky
of quirky
magic
magic
items?
items. It is in production. I am working on it. I would
Oh
say it's
boy.
about 90% done with me. I've got to go through and clean up, like, and reorganize some of the magic items, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I had
Right.
intended to spend much more time on it this week, and I haven't gotten to it at all. But anyway, I might end up taking a week off of work to actually get it done and push it over the finish line. But that's neither here nor there. So what do we have? I like the food idea
I do like that.
because
Like maybe that's the
because
best they've gotten.
the doctor came down here
Oh
and
yeah.
might have given the such items to the gnomes. So maybe it's
Ooh.
like ration tablets or something that gives you bless.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like minor healing properties or
Right,
something.
right, right, right.
Because a doctor would have something like that. We could even give the gnomes something of the doctors so they know they're on the right track.
Mm.
Like that and the doctors like I don't know, what do doctors even have? Um so
Like
the gnomes have
because before they had stethoscopes, what did they have? Chat, tell I
right.
can't remember the thing. They had like the cone thing. They stick the cone on the person's chest and stick the small end in their ear and listen to their heart. Is the
Oh.
Yeah. So maybe it's like a thing that you can put it to doors and it will amplify whatever's on the other side of the door. Is like the
Yeah.
dungeoneering use, but the doctor's use is that one dose, 1d4 HP, and a doctor's listening cone. There we go. Advantage on. There we go. Perfect. Love it.
Should we just say
Okay.
advantage on checks so it all fits on one line? There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I feel like
Yay.
we got to speed up. If we're gonna hit our deadline, we got 30. Is it 30 minutes? Do we have 30 minutes left? We got
I know we do. We got to
4
speed
more
up. We got to
rooms.
speed up. Okay.
Okay.
So we've got the false wyvern. Okay, guys, we got a few more rooms. We got to start rolling.
Yep.
All right. All right. So what's next? Let's get the chat to roll for the next room here. Room 4.
Yep. Room 4. Roll some d20s. What's in the room?
We know it has a secret door. All right. So, what we got, chat?
Do we have d20s rolled yet?
Cody's
Cody.
Like, hear me out, Hall of Teeth.
We need
Hall of Teeth.
We need to get a Hall of Teeth in here. That is a requirement. We'll figure out a way to get a Hall of Teeth. Do not worry. It will happen.
I just called room 4 the Hall of Teeth.
Okay. And we will figure out what that means when we roll on the table. Like, it could be.
That's right.
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's roll on the table.
What did we get? So we got oops.
Ned Imming threw a 12 in the chat first.
Oh, that's empty.
It's
an empty room.
So it's a Hall of Teeth. Well, that's good. I mean, it could be just like an illusory thing.
That is. Or maybe it's teeth. Just like like, where are the teeth? Are they like in the walls?
Is it like, as you walk down the hallway, do the stones slowly take on a teeth-like illusion?
Ooh. The stones become tooth-like. Is it like... And there's a secret door, so there's an opportunity for us to use this too in some creepy way. Like if a character pulls one of their own teeth out and pays the toll, maybe it opens this door for them.
Right. Okay. So Cody Leitenheimer just said, "Hear me out." Well, we saw that one. Hold on. Roy G. Biv puzzle where colored teeth are put into a skull. So okay, let's riff on that a little bit. Let's say tooth fairies think Hellboy. I'm not sure. So yeah, a teeth mosaic we're getting. So maybe maybe we're gonna ignore the book a little bit here, and for the purpose of the secret door, let's do a puzzle of some kind. I like where the chat is going on this. For puzzle to open a secret door, and you may not even notice it. Like what is the puzzle? Like we got the Roy G. Biv idea. 30 minutes remaining. Yes, thank you. Julia Jade, excuse me. Yeah, we've got 30 minutes. We gotta move quick.
We can do it.
Okay.
So teeth mosaic. Teeth are set in door frames. Teeth mark the safe path. Ooh, teeth mark the safe path. Could that matter?
Well, what's the slide back up to the map real quick? I'm curious where it goes.
Oh yeah.
Even not that it really matters. So it goes to room 5. 4
Should
goes
we
to
put
room
it to
5.
a different room?
Let's point it at 9.
Yeah, I like that because it needs to matter. Otherwise, they just go to the next room, right?
Yeah, let's point it at 9.
Ooh, okay. 9's like the boss room too. Nice.
Yes, it is. Or is 8 the boss room and 9 takes you to his treasure vault?
Yes. 8 is the boss room. You're right. Okay. So we're gonna put that 8 as the boss room. We don't know what yet.
Yeah, for sure.
And then we've got a 9. Bless whomever that was.
Oh, that's my wife. She's playing Skyrim.
The Baroness.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So we've got it goes to the yes. Okay.
So 9 is the treasure vault, right?
Yes. 9 is the treasure vault. Yes.
Okay.
We're really close. We're actually like more than half the rooms are designed ish.
Okay.
Okay. I'm looking at the chat for teeth. Hellboy tooth fairies eating bone teeth out of the victims' bodies. One real tooth in the wyvern that fits the missing tooth in the mosaic.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what we'll do. So I'm gonna split this out into 2 separate things because it's getting no. There we go. So that, and we have no, here we go. Treasure. And then we're gonna put the key, so to speak, in this room. One of the
yes. Wyvern's teeth.
Is key for door.
In room 4.
Yep.
Yeah, perfect.
Can I just say door secret? I hate it when there's one word that bleeds over.
Yeah. No, yeah, widows and orphans are not good.
Right. Or we can say opens door in area 4.
Yeah.
Hall of Teeth, so door puzzle. So we know that the wyvern's real tooth opens the door, but how does it work? What does it look like?
Is it just like the wall of teeth? Like it's various just open maws and mouths everywhere, and they also seem to like shift and slowly open and close. Like they look like they almost want to bite you, but one mouth doesn't move and it's missing a tooth.
Yeah. Yeah, they notice that it's the one mouth that doesn't move. And maybe it's in the shape of a wyvern, so they're like,
Okay. Yeah.
One face doesn't move. It's a wyvern missing a tooth. The wyvern's real tooth from area 3 opens the door. Yeah, so like inserting the wyvern's real tooth, area 3 opens the door.
The door. And does the wyvern's mouth just open all the way, like Dodongo's cavern style?
Yeah. So inserting the wyvern's real tooth causes it to open all the way, revealing a path to area 9.
There we go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Okay. And then how will we describe this room? So a cave of morphing, grimacing faces baring their teeth. They slowly move in the stone as if behind a wet sheet. Does that kind of capture your idea, Baron? Like these faces pushing out of the walls and kind of gnashing their teeth?
Yeah.
Should they be gnashing their teeth?
Yeah, gnashing their teeth. Yeah.
Should their teeth all be sharp? Because we want to call attention to the teeth.
Yes.
Like something about their teeth has to stand out.
Maybe we should use the word fanged creatures or like fanged. I like the word fanged to really indicate specifically what we mean.
Yes. So should we say a cave of fanged, grimacing faces, gnashing their jaws?
Perfect.
And should we say of grimacing creatures? Like we're not even talking. We're talking like all manner of creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Do the teeth do anything, or should we just leave it at that? I think that's the trick, right? Like if they interact with the face, does something happen?
One face doesn't move. Do they bite you if you touch them? Like just a silly nominal amount of damage. Like, ooh, don't do that. You just got hit for 1d4 damage.
Yes, touching a face requires like DC 15 or 12 Dex save or 1d4 piercing damage.
Right.
I have to abbreviate that.
Yep. Absolutely.
Cool. So if they mess with the faces.
All right.
We'll have to figure out what the moss does up here. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, so number 5. We've got 20 minutes left. We got to move fast. We got to speed up.
We can do it.
So
okay, area 5. Here we are.
Roll a d20 real quick. What do we got? It's off the room of the wyvern. What are we doing here?
Roll the d20.
Roll a d20, guys. And we've raised $165 for Cancer Research Institute. You guys are absolutely incredible. This is great.
Thanks, you all. Thank you. This is the coolest.
I know, this is so fun.
Someone says gnashing and gnomes back to back. No cheese next. We got a 4. No, 4 is empty.
4 is empty. On a crit fail, you get MRSA.
MRSA. We got a 20. We got
20.
a 20 is our next room with an actual thing in it, which is treasure. So
Treasure.
Treasure. So that's room 5, treasure.
Treasure. What kind of treasure are we
What's
getting?
the nature of it? Yeah, what's the nature of the treasure? Treasure. Oh, we can roll on this table. Someone roll a D100.
Yeah, roll a D100, everyone. Hurry. We're running out of time.
Quick. Oh, MK Ultra, thank you. MK Ultra 1 just donated 20. MK Ultra 1, give us a number between 1 and 100.
Yeah, MK. We need a 1D100 roll. Hurry. We're up to $191. This is incredible.
Wow.
Are we gonna hit 300? That's always like my personal goal. Like, can we hit 300 on a stream for a fundraiser?
In 20 minutes.
In 20 minutes. Okay. So we've got MK Ultra. Are you gonna send us a D100? Otherwise, we're gonna go.
You don't even have to roll it. You can just say one.
Yeah. We've got Ned Imming. Said 87. What is 87?
87?
Let's go with that.
87. What is 87? That is 100 platinum pieces per level.
Okay. Wow.
So, platinum room.
Platinum room.
But there has to be some trick to it. You can't just walk out with the platinum.
Right.
Maybe they're mortared into the floor.
Oh, yeah. That's some serious Fey nonsense.
Just to be so mean. So we're going to say, the floor glitters with silvery light, well, with a silvery shimmer. Small coins sit on the stone. So platinum. So 300 platinum pieces are mortared.
Mortared to the floor.
To the floor.
I feel like this is an opportunity for a random monster location. Because if they're sitting there with a hammer banging on all these stones to get them off the ground.
Or should we say you can pry one up? Pry one up with a successful DC 12 strength check.
Right.
So like you have to spend a round prying one up, and like each round you spend in here, you're probably gonna get closer to triggering a random encounter. I like this room.
I feel like the coins need to be arranged in some kind of mosaic, like a thumbprint of the person who designed the room. Like this can be the front entrance into the actual vault, if that makes sense.
Ooh, right.
So like the door between 3 and 5 is like a legit vault door.
Ooh, you're right. So like a vault. Ooh, a heavy vault door opens into a I'll fix all these typos.
Yeah. By the way, this adventure will be going live on the Arcane Library website. So once we get this done, we'll get a better map included into it, and then Kelsey's gonna put it up, and you can check it out and play it yourself.
Yes. With shiny silver objects covering the floor.
Perfect.
In it that create a swirling mosaic.
Yes.
A swirling mosaic on the stone. Should we say it's a thumbprint? Like a
I don't know. Maybe throw a hash on it, and we'll see if something comes back. Like if there's something elsewhere in the dungeon that makes sense here.
Yes. Okay, so we'll put a hash tag to come back to that.
Yeah.
Cool. We've only got to do a few more rooms. That is such a fun one. Hey, good rolls, team.
Yeah, these are great. Okay, so we got 2 more rooms that we really need to think about, and we've got 15 minutes left. Can we hit it? So, give us. We need give us two comma separated list. I want two D20. Is it D20s or do you want to? No, it's D20s. Give me two D20 rolls. And
Yes.
there is no more. Donated 27 Canadian, which is probably like 800 American dollars or something. So thank you very much for that. That's awesome.
That is so kind of you. Thank you. Yay.
John Stewart Keller said that half the platinum should be tiny mimics. That would be
that would be so mean and awesome.
They just bite your toe as you walk by. Okay. Let's see, we got a 6 and a 1.
John Stewart Keller's a 6 and a 1. 6 and a 1. Let's see what our table says. A 6 is empty and a 1 is empty.
6 is empty and 1 is
17.
Empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already got too many. 8 and 17.
We have a fair number of empty rooms.
Okay.
Oh, a 19 and a 13. Oh, a trick or a trap. We haven't done, well, we've kind of done a lot of tricks too, I guess, but a trap.
Yeah. We haven't done a full proper options? Trap, have we? I mean, no, the entryway is totally a trap.
Yes, you're right. It is. You're right. And a trick. It's kind of both.
Yeah, I guess
well, let's look at the map too.
Okay.
Because this room here, room 6.
Room 6. What would be off the vault that goes to room 7 that you could hypothetically get to?
Yeah, like some place where guardians stayed, or
yeah.
Oh, a smelter. A Fey tax collector.
Yeah.
Final boss is a pit fiend. Well, wait, we have to come back to the loathsome crown and the domain. It's the demonic domain of the loathsome crown. So maybe something demonic or loathsome.
Okay.
Like, what's more loathsome than a tax collector? Just kidding.
Oh. Oh man.
Not entirely true. A rubbish dump. Rubbish dump. Minting room.
Who was it? Somebody said, what is it? A viewing room. It was Cody Leitenheimer that said a viewing room, which you absolutely would have in a vault.
Yeah.
You would have I've got this one particular thing that I want you to get out of the vault for me, and I want to look at it so that I can bring my family down here and we can look like a noble pedigree or something that's stored.
Yeah.
So
viewing room. I love that. Like with tables and a viewing room. And how can we tie this viewing room? Okay, so we've got a viewing room. What's going to be interesting in it? Like, what could be in this viewing room, you all? Thralls, like undead thralls. Maybe there's undead butlers who operate the viewing room and they zombie in and get you your stuff and then zombie back out.
Right.
A goblin polymorphed into a beautiful man.
Beautiful maid.
Yeah. Thralls. Something about an ancient room where you've got the viewing room is charmed to make it hard to leave. Oh, a stone golem. You guys have such fascinating ideas. Weighing scales. A trap spirit. Maybe there is some kind of chaperone spirit, you can't steal other people's stuff, or
right. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Actually,
like the immortal guardian.
I like that idea. Swing back to the map real quick for me, Kelsey.
Yeah. Back to the map here.
So if we put a guardian in room 6 of some kind, or like the chaperone spirit, like you're talking about, perhaps it's like a potential thing you can get on your side. They could be upset with whatever is going on in room 7. And room 7 is specifically a problem because that's how you're getting into the vault from not the doors. So that's how you can get room 2's moss to tie to room 7. So something is going on, but I'm just throwing that out there. If you've got a chaperone in room 6, they're upset by what's in room 7, and room 7 is tied to room 2. So in the chat, while we're working on room 6, throw ideas in the
Ooh.
chat for what's going on in room 7 that would tie us back to room 2 with the moss.
Yeah, like why are they
Yeah.
connected? Like
what's
I mean,
going on?
there's a curse going on, so maybe something got stolen from here and like it's creating this curse that the doctor had to come cure.
Mm-hmm.
Like did something get stolen from room 7 by way of
Mm.
moss? Like
Mm.
did someone use a teleporting moss to steal something from 7?
Wait, is 7 where the crown was?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah. Oh.
But and then why would the I don't know. So we're looking for the chat.
So we'll just say like chaperone spirit because we kind of have that
Yeah,
idea.
we have the chaperone spirit, and we might have to go over. I'm not sure how long either of us have that we can go over, but we're at
I can go a
8:21. We
little
have
bit.
9 minutes. Okay, so
I
we
can go a
might
little
not
bit.
hit
Okay.
we might not hit the goal. We get 9 minutes. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
throwing like future ideas into the chat so we can just keep rolling. Okay. So we
Ooh,
would
Mike and Ibs connected. Yeah, something happened. Like room 7, something happened in there like where I feel like the crown maybe was it like stored in there or like magically kept in there and then someone because of this weird moss was able to get in there when they weren't supposed to and take it? Or like the
oh,
doctor got in there and took it?
if it's instead of moss, is it mycelium? Like, are these mushrooms? Is it a fungus? And then the Fae are able to use the mycelium to teleport by way of like what is it, tree stride or something?
Oh, yeah.
Can you
Oh, because
tree
they can.
stride
They can
into
like
the
walk
room?
through.
Right.
Ooh, like into room 7?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Huh.
they've created like a permanent. So that maybe the secret door is that they've created a permanent tree stride like teleportation link to room 7, and the moss
Yes.
was the or the let's change moss to fungus. That way it's
Yes.
or a root structure or something.
Yeah, we're gonna say magic fungus
There we go.
cloaked in should we say big or small, like a big or small bed of fungi?
I mean big. Let's go big.
Cloaked in trees of towering mushrooms, of
There we go.
towering pale mushrooms, should we say?
Yeah.
Um, bristling with, well, bristling, choked, lead to rooms, we'll just say, yeah, we'll just say that for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're gonna say, um, fungus. Ooh, layout wise, we've got like one line here that we can
Mm,
do this with.
okay.
We can tinker. That's okay. We can tinker. Layout's
Yeah.
hard. Um, uh, glaring at the door. The wyvern doesn't have to be asleep.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice save.
there we go. We got ourselves a line back. This is what I do all the time. Um, so the fungus, like you can step through them into area 7. Is that what we're saying? Like,
Yeah. Like it is totally not like it's not an actual stone passage. Like you just bamf yourself into room 7. Like pop, you're now like you step through it's like oh what's the show? Stranger Things. You step through the crack in the root of the tree, go through the fungus underground, and all of a sudden you're in the upside down. It's like that
ooh,
kind of
nice.
arrangement.
Okay, I love this. This begs the question, should we just cut room 2 so we can add this detail to room 3, like these two rooms right here?
Mm.
Should we cut them and then add that to the because we don't strictly need these, I don't
Yeah.
think. I think room 1 is
Let's cut
already
it.
enough of a challenge.
Yeah, let's
So
do that.
I'm gonna renumber everything as we talk. But we will be fine. We're just gonna rename the numbering here.
Yep.
Um, and we can say the and then we'll say trees of towering pale mushrooms crowd the walls and corners. Okay, so there we go. Well, all right, chat. So we'll keep going as we write here, but so we're gonna say the mushrooms.
Oh,
so you can
wow.
so the
An anonymous person just donated 100 Canadian and got us up to
Oh my gosh.
$314 donated. We have now hit my personal goal of $300. Thank you very much, whoever you are, Mr.
Whoever
Mrs.
you
or
are.
Mr. Anonymous. Thank you so much for doing that. That is incredible.
Thank you. That's absolutely wild. Thank you so much.
We got it.
Wow. Chat,
Absolutely
you guys
incredible.
are amazing. You come up with the coolest ideas. You guys come up with the coolest ideas. Like, this has been so fun. 3, I'm renumbering these. I can't believe we're doing the layout live and everything. This is really fun.
That's wild. I can't believe we're getting this done in less than 2 hours.
I know. This is amazing. Can I write all my adventures like this? I'm so much more productive,
right?
you guys. With your help. Yeah. So, Baron, you were saying about the mushrooms that so anyone can step through them, right? Or is
Anybody
it like
can,
only the Fae
well,
can?
I don't know. Can anybody step through them? Like we've got to have a way for the players to interact with them somehow. Maybe it's just Fey touch type of characters like elves, gnomes, halflings. They can get through. Everybody else gets wrecked. They get left behind.
To step through them into area 7.
There we go.
To tree or to step through them. Wait, how much space to step through them? As if they were a portal into area 7.
7. Do you want to throw Feyborn or Druids? Let's throw Druids into that list too.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then area 7, we have to make sure that we incorporate the mushroom trees.
Right.
Or wait, do they need to be in there? They do, right?
Yeah, they need to be in there because that's how you're getting through them into that room.
Yes. And so
it's number
rooms.
Now it's number 6 that we're going into.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, not the boss room.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah.
Did I do it right? Into area. Oh, I have to change all these. Oh my god.
We can fix the typos after the stream.
We can. Area 6. I just need to lower every room number by 1.
Right.
There we go. We did it. Okay. Yeah, now we have to like reacquaint ourselves with the new numbering. So it's into area 6. And is there any other way in there otherwise? Yes, that would have been. So yeah,
there's
chat.
A door. Oh yeah, go ahead, Kelsey.
Well, right, we're gonna ask the chat. Does area 6 have the mushroom trees in it as well? It does, right? Wait, area 7 was the boss room. Oh my gosh, we're flying right now.
Yeah.
All right, so in that room, in the what is in this room, room 6 with the mushroom trees? Was this where the crown was?
This is where the crown was, and it's where some treasure would be.
Okay, so this is the actual the crown room,
right?
Or the formerly the
crown room. So maybe this is a specific vault that was only for like the nobility or something. Like if it was just the crown, that would be a little silly, and you would have to have a viewing room. Like, why would there be a viewing room off of it unless you had like people who were authorized to like review noble patents coming in to see, okay, yes, these people are related and this is their family tree and they own this land and so on and so forth. So then like you can have those people coming down into the viewing room, but then you have the stressed out, chaperone butler person who's totally wigging out that they can't do their job properly anymore.
Right. Yeah. So like everybody's bypassing them into that room now because of
Exactly.
the mushroom stuff. Yeah.
Right.
So upset ghost. What does the chaperone look like?
Chat, what does the chaperone look like? What's going on here?
What do they look like? Oh.
What do we
How
have?
to D&D throw
Throne chamber.
That's the throne again. Um, you all, what does the chaperone spirit look like? Are they like an angry suited butler elf or what do they look like? Hmm.
What's the chat saying? It looks like Baron
They
Durrell.
look like Baron Durrell.
Theo, no.
A fine suit. Upset ghost in a fine suit.
On me with the way I look in a thumbnail with a red background.
Exactly. He's we're gonna name him Rob. Is that too on the nose? Let's name him Rob. It's just the piece.
Yeah, there we go. I love it. That's perfect. Named Rob.
Named Rob. Angry that people are bypassing the locked door to the north, and getting into the artifacts vault.
Perfect.
Area 6.
There we go.
So should we say like a fine room with mahogany tables? What would a viewing room look like, you guys?
Yeah, I think that's right. But like, chat, is there something other than these fine mahogany tables that would be in here?
Yeah, like what would a Fey viewing room look like? It's in like, should we say in like plush velvet chairs?
Plush velvet. Ooh, I would like to have a plush velvet chair. Also,
I
know we are now technically over 8:30, but we didn't technically start until like what, 4 minutes into the stream. So we may come in close. We may make it.
That's true. We might.
We might make it. I don't know. Probably not.
I feel like we can do it. I feel like we can get so close.
Right.
I feel like room 5, we've got it. We've got the image of it. The upset chaperone. Yeah. And we might call him like the should we give him a more apt name? Like he's the vault master or viewing room master or something?
I like calling him Vault Master. That's just fun.
Vault Master. Yeah. So and we should say he can't leave this room.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, you guys, back to the map. There's a locked door here, right?
Yep, we need a locked door.
I'm gonna add in like a thing here. So let's just point this out and say locked door.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna explain how locked it is? Like, should we say like DC something to pick or?
I don't know. Do we need to?
I don't know.
I mean, we can say. We can throw a DC 12 on it to eliminate DM burnout thought.
Yeah, we can just, we're making it easy.
Yeah.
Locked DC 12.
Perfect.
Okay. I hope I can. Actually, what if I can just spin this? Whee! I don't think that works. Okay. Wow, I'm wasting time.
Okay.
All the important things that don't matter.
Right. Especially when we're going to change the map later.
I know, we're going to actually put a map here. This is fine. Lock DC 12. I think people get it. Right. Okay. So, you all, we need this next room here, the Artifacts Vault 6. So we know that there are mushrooms in there. Mm-hmm. What else is in there?
Obviously, we've got to have some treasure. Like really weird magic items.
Yes.
And we're missing out on the demonic thing. I feel like we need to start tying in the word demonic. So the Fae have done their thing. We've got plenty of stuff for the Fae. How do the demons get in? is it like, was the original people that had their stuff stored here, were they like descendants of demon, and now all their magic items are demonic in nature?
Yeah, like maybe everything in here is like in some way demonic.
Right. Right through the
Hmm.
stone.
Yeah. We could always rename the adventure, to be fair. We just use this as a
Yeah,
thing to
that's true.
riff on.
Yeah. No, you're not
So
wrong.
we could say like Fey Vaults of Loathsome Crown.
Yeah, there we go.
Fey Vaults of the Loathsome Crown. I feel like the crown will still be evil.
For sure.
Does that work, you all? Should we do that? Hopefully the chat's okay with that change. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Watch
So
the chat just go,
everybody.
no, you've ruined it.
No, you can't. Yeah. Oh no. Um, Cody. Oh, Cody. Who I keep calling Corey. I'm so sorry. Approves our rename.
Okay.
So demonic, and wicked. It could just be like wicked or fey-like artifacts in this
Right.
room too. Like this is the
Okay.
room where they stored the bad stuff.
Right. Like a Professor Dungeon Master, he likes to make all of his magic items absolutely terrifying.
Yes.
So that none of his players ever want to use them unless they're desperate.
There we go. There we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna copy this. Yay, you guys. Copy into area 2.
Perfect.
Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna say to save space.
Yes. Function as an area 2. I feel like we need to throw like 3 magic items in here or something.
Yes.
And they need to be like really, really mundane or silly. Like, you know, a mechanical bird that chirps that stops chirping. Like you can wind it up and it doesn't chirp if the room you're in is out of oxygen. Like it's a mechanical canary bird or something. You know, like think of a random object you got out of Radio Shack. That's what we need. Chat, give us 3 objects that you would have bought at Radio Shack in the 80s, and we will turn them into 3 magic items.
Yes. So we'll say like Fey artifacts.
Yes.
So number 1, we'll say number 2 and number 3. So and we can call them like dust cloaked objects, crowd shelves on the they're like mahogany. Mahogany always implies richness, right?
Oh yeah. I love mahogany.
I love it. Yeah.
On the walls, perfect. Okay, so what do we have? A boombox, an RC car. Ooh, I like an RC car.
RC car.
Yep.
Boombox. And what else?
Let's see. A voice changer. We get a voice changer. Oh, an answering machine. Let's go with that. A voice changer.
Answering machine.
An RC car, and an answering machine.
Voice changer, RC car, and answering.
The singing bass. Oh man, if we come up with a singing bass idea, I might want to throw in a 4th item. Anyway, voice changer. Hold on, no. The Billy Mouse Billy Mouth Bass is the voice changer. It's shaped like a fish. It's a voice changer that's shaped like a fey fish.
Exactly. Okay, I'm so down. Okay, so a voice changer. Like should we say like taxidermied like fish? Or should we say like a bass? Taxidermied fish.
Yeah. Do you speak into
the rainbow
its
fish.
Mouth? Okay. Do you speak into its mouth and then moments later it parrots that same statement back out? And depending on like how hard you squeeze the taxidermied fish is how loud it says it. So like you can say something very quiet into the mouth and then squeeze it. I don't know. How do we operate this thing? Kelsey, you tell us. How do you operate it?
I'm
not sure squeezing is a good idea.
How it should work.
Okay, there we go.
Speaking into its mouth parrots the same statement in 1d4 rounds. The harder you squeeze, the louder it speaks.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Um, RC car and answering machine. What would we do for these?
RC car. Is this like an apparatus of Qualish that's like child sized?
Yeah, it should just be a
Miniature.
miniature apparatus of college.
Yeah. Pilotable
I think
by apparatus of the
it's
crab. Yeah,
called
yeah.
apparatus of the crab in the oops,
In
get
the
this one
SRD.
italic.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we say like but like how miniature? Just miniature that
Oh
works.
no,
Like
it's
I can't
tiny.
even.
It's tiny. Oh, but it comes with a remote. So
Comes
like,
with a remote.
yeah, so the remote can tell it to do things. The remote doesn't work if it's not on the same plane. So if you teleport to another plane of existence, it doesn't work anymore. I don't think we need to put
Only
that,
works
but
on the. I well, you know what? If we have room, I'll take it out. But if we need the room, if we have the room, oh, we're close on room.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
we're so close.
we're close on room.
It,
This is the challenge of um
do we need to
pale
get rid of a
mushrooms.
magic item? Do we need to drop the answering machine?
I feel like I feel like we can do it. Disco College
Okay.
crab mahogany shells along walls, pale mushroom trees break through the stone. Okay.
Yeah.
Um okay, I'm starting to cut a little bit to give us room. Speaking into its mouth parrots the same uh the harder you squeeze, the louder it speaks. No, let's try. Let's try.
Okay. Okay.
Um okay. So
Answering
answering
machine.
machine, what's gonna be that you all?
How does this work? How does an answering machine work in the world of the Fae? Oh man. Ah. Okay.
Is it like a
So
sending spell that records one message at a time or like
like yeah, like if you've how do you sync up with it? It's
yeah,
like
like
a
how do you
sending spell.
contact it?
How do you contact it? Like does the wielder like can how do you D&D this? Um
Do you have to
do
like state its number code? It's like a 6 number code, and if you say it, it'll like let you
Oh no,
record something
just
to
a
it from
passphrase.
anywhere.
You like uttering the phrase, uttering the secret word. You can
Yeah.
whatever the next 10 words are that you say after the secret word is trapped inside the device, and then opening it, I don't know what it looks like, but opening it causes it to repeat those 10 words.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Opening it causes
And it's like a
it to
box or
repeat the.
something, or twist it. I don't know. Doing something mechanical cause it to repeat the a dull box. There we go.
A dull black box. Uttering the passphrase allows you to record a 10-word sentence to it. Opening um opening it causes opening it like plays the sentence. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? Does
Plays
that
the message. Plays
yeah.
the message. How do you let's see, uttering a passphrase allows a 10 to record from anywhere. I think you need to say from anywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
Plays the message and then erases it.
It erases it. Oh my gosh. Okay. How much room do you have on your layout here? Are we out of room?
We're low. We're
Oh.
low. I mean, we can always go on to the next page.
Okay.
We can.
Okay.
Let me see. This is the challenge.
Is there a line we can call? While
Yeah,
okay, so
right.
while you're doing that, everybody in the chat, the doctor we assume is the boss, and the doctor has the crown. While Kelsey is cleaning up and culling extraneous words, what is actually going on with the doctor? Tell us what's happening with the doctor. Like, what is the boss fight about?
Yes.
Just give us like, because there's a moral quandary here. Like, you don't want to kill the doctor outright, right? Maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe he's too far gone.
Yeah, do we want to hurt him?
I don't know.
My wife just started laughing when I said that.
Do we want
to? Do we want to hurt him? She started laughing. Okay, I'm calling lines. We have room. The treasure vault could just be fat loot. It could just be fat loot.
No, yeah, treasure. Well, if one room is all the magic items, the other one is the cash. That's just straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
A room stacked with coins and golden objects.
Yes.
So
perfect.
treasure. A lot. Okay. Wow, we literally only have to write the doctor now.
Yeah.
Let's see, can we do it? Can we call?
And I'm as much as I love the answering machine, we can call the answering machine or one of the other magic items because that's a lot of text. And while they're fun, that's a lot of text. So this is a lesson
Should we ask the
in
chat
design,
which one?
guys. Yeah, if we have to kill a magic item, which one are we getting rid of? By the way,
Chat, which one are we cutting so we can write the boss fight?
Okay, I'm gonna start looking at what recommendations we have for the boss fight. Oh wow!
I'll send this so we can write in the meantime. So okay, so 7, the boss room, is this big fancy room. There's got to be something interesting in there. Call the RC. People want to call the RC car. It's actually the shortest one, so it might be easiest to keep. But we could remove it. It is, but it's really funny. They're all really funny.
Let's see. So alone, everyone who draws near first finds themselves alone in a void.
RC.
Yeah, everyone says get rid of the RC. All right.
All right. We did it. We have room now.
We got rid of the RC. Okay. Wooing a woman, clearing the mushrooms on the crown got to him, and the crown got to him. The recording on the answering machine can be played to separate him from the crown. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, there's a recording on it.
There's a recording. There's a recording that would remove the crown. Yeah. So maybe we need to get rid of the then erases it part so you can replay it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so okay.
Oh man, all the room that we just saved off of the RC, we're now going to put back on the answering machine.
I think we can do it. Uttering passphrase allows you to record 10-word. I'm just going to start cutting connecting words. 10-word message from anywhere. Opening box plays the message. Opening it plays message.
Yeah.
And so we're going to say there's a message on it right now. What will the message say, you all? There's a message from the doctor. From Doctor in Area 7 says, "Get this crown off me."
Yes, I love it. I love it.
I'll just do the abbreviation of doctor. Oh. Get this thing off me.
Off me. Perfect. And that's how you get a line back.
Yes, we did it. Layout is hard, you all.
Okay.
Just get rid of connecting words. Okay, so we've just got to. I can make it as long as I can leave in 5 minutes to pick my dog up from daycare. I can make it, you all.
Okay, 5 minutes is the new cutoff.
How much treasure? Should we say like 500 GP, 1 ruby, we'll say 50 GP. This will be like a vault, and silver toilet bowl. I don't know.
Silver bedpan.
Silver chamber pot.
Yeah, chamber pot. There we go. Perfect.
That'll be worth 100 GP.
There you go, Fred. From
I wanted to give the toilet guy his due.
Okay.
So you guys, what's in our last room? Room 7. What does it look like? What's in there?
Yeah, what is in there? Is this
Yeah. Riley, thank you.
What would be? Ooh, Riley, thank you. $6 donation. We are now up to 320. Yes, if you donate to CRI, Cancer Research Institute, we will more heavily favor what your recommendation is in the chat. Riley said the doctor starts under the influence of the crown and is powered by it, makes saves on his turn to fight it, but with every fail he grows stronger. If the PC's wait, he might fight it off or grow stronger. I like it. I like where that's going. What is in the room though? Like what is physically in the room besides the doctor? A warped version of the doctor's previous office. Did he like drag furniture in there and is making like and is doing diabolical medicine of some kind?
Yeah, like what is he doing? Did it just turn him into a lich and each round there's a chance he overcomes it, or if a player gets it off of him?
Right.
Like as long as you're wearing it, you function as a lich, but if someone gets it off of your head, you're not one anymore.
Oh man. That's harsh.
That is really harsh.
This is level 3.
Yes. A room with mahogany. Okay, wait. Mahogany tables and velvet chairs line the room. There we go. Saved a line.
There we go.
Okay. A man wearing a tarnished gold crown is doing what in this room?
Oh, David Schulman donated $5. Thank you very much.
David, thank you.
I believe that's the David of Describe, which is a longtime sponsor of the channel. You should go check them out. They're not sponsoring this stream, but you should go check out Describe. I use them for random table ideation now, like probably once every other week. And I don't prep very much, so like I'm a 15-minute prepper. So yeah, go check out Describe.
So we should name the doctor after David. So Dr. Schulman. He's kind, but kind but too brave. And he's okay, so he's wearing the crown, possessed by crown. Is he a commoner?
Yes.
How do you spell commoner?
You nailed it.
Does it have an O at the end? Yeah, no, we're good. Commoner, yeah. Kind, brave, possessed by crown. So crown. Oh, we're so close to the crown. Okay, a man wearing a tarnished gold crown. Oh, we're so close with the spacing, you guys.
We'll figure it out. We can figure it out after the chat. I know Kelsey has to leave to run errands here in a little bit.
I know. I have to leave so soon. We're so close.
Tarnished gold crown. The crown does what? I feel like we need to nail down.
Is he like looking at artwork?
Yes. Let's put it in our art room. That works.
Artwork. Looks at a man in a tarnished gold crown. Looks at
Yeah. I feel like there's opportunities there. Wall paintings and statues. Statues, yes. Comma paintings. Can you say statues, comma paintings and keep a line?
Yeah. Man in tarnished gold crown looks at paintings and statues. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it fits.
We did it.
All right.
Commoner, what does the crown do? Possessed by crown. So first of all, like DC 15, to break, or whiz. What is this whiz? It's a whiz save, right? It's charisma. It's fairies.
And charisma does not get enough credit for being the presence of the self. Yeah.
Coins and gold. We'll just say filled with coins.
Yeah.
Filled with coins.
There we go. Kata remove. What does the crown do?
Yes, what does it do? It has to be something really brief, but absolutely scary.
So it twists you into the most malevolent version of yourself.
Yes, and gives you powers, right?
Yes. And I feel like you need to be able to... Oh, man, what does it do that is malevolent?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like normally if you... Go ahead.
Oh, no, what were you going to say?
I didn't have anything useful to say. I was just filling space.
I feel like if we say it treats you as another creature while you're wearing it, and we choose some fae-like creature, that would make him both a powerful boss and kind of like, but I don't want to like have it be too hard or treat wearer as like lich. That not that we want it to be lich, that's a little too much, but
what is an undead that casts, or any creature that casts some spells that a level 3 party could handle as a boss? Like, the only thing I think
yeah.
of that's coming to my mind isn't even SRD material, the Revenant.
Oh. Yeah, this is so hard, SRD material. Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? This is fine because we have all this room right here to make a custom creature. I totally forgot about that.
There we
So we'll
go.
say
Okay.
treat as, and what are we gonna call this creature?
Ooh, what is it?
So, or you know what? We'll just put the crown stats here, and we can
Okay.
extrapolate. So we'll
There we
say
go.
loathsome crown. So we'll say, and that gives us some room. So we don't even have to put the crown description here. Possessed by loathsome crown. Look at us, we're so awesome. I knew we could do this. Loathsome crown, C reverse. There we go. And then we can give us a little more description of this poor room.
Yeah.
Of coins and glittering objects. I already said glittering and gleaming objects. Kind brave, possessed by loathsome crown, and then we'll maybe Baron and I will take some of your guys' input and we'll design the crown off camera as we create the final build of this dungeon. But what are people saying it can do?
Yeah. Do we have any last minute things that we can record in the chat that Kelsey and I can riff on after the stream is over to finish this one out? I guess this means that no, we can't do a 90-minute speed run of a published adventure, but we were so close.
We basically did it in like 1 hour and 45, or roughly 2 hours, I mean, with only a small amount to do after.
Yeah, we've got. I'm impressed with how far this has come. This is absolutely incredible. Yeah.
This is a lot in one go. I'm very proud of us, you all.
Yeah.
What is our chat saying? Thorny black vine. They become a Formorian. Fey touched. Crownosaurus. Archfey.
Oh yeah, the progressively more powerful. The more it corrupts you. I like Riley's idea. The more it corrupts you, the more powerful you get.
Yeah. More powerful you get. I'm just taking notes on this so we can do this. Should we do it? It's like a once per day attempt to remove it. And someone could just take it right off your head, though, is the funny trick.
Right.
It needs to be loathsome. That's very true. It needs to be loathsome.
Right. So whatever it does,
it has to corrupt you.
This is where I really liked the way alignment mechanics worked in 3rd edition, because there were some very specific spells, especially from clerics, that did very specific things against creatures of specific alignments, and that doesn't exist in 5th ed anymore. So,
oh man,
like,
I know.
Dictum was my favorite spell because I always played a lawful neutral character. Like, that in the very few times I played, it was almost all 3rd edition, and Dictum would just be like, "Oh, it's a horde of orcs." Not anymore. You know, they're all blind and dead. But I feel like we need to lean into. I wish. I don't know. That's me musing here. Anyway,
there's some like stuff that I always miss from the older editions.
Right.
Oops.
Woo.
What'd I do? Command Z, y'all.
So
I think we did really well.
Yeah, I think this looks really good. Steel Joy, Feeble Mind. It needs to be loathsome for sure. Okay. So anyway, it needs to be loathsome. Kelsey's got to get running, and it's getting late here where I'm at. So I think we're going to wrap up the stream. It is 8:59, so we've gone for almost 2 hours. It's a good run. Thank you all so much for joining us. We've raised $323 for CRI. That's absolutely phenomenal. We hit the goal. So I'll leave this stream up. I might go in and clean. I think the whole stream was good. We didn't have any drops. We didn't have anything. So you'll get the full unadulterated stream as a VOD. I will make a community post when we get this cleaned up and link to the Arcane Library website where you can download this. I'll also add in the description of this live stream after the fact, in case you're coming to this as a VOD, where you can get the PDF from the Arcane Library. But thank you all for joining us, and Kelsey, thank you so much for pitching in to do this. This is a blast.
Thank you for hosting. This was so fun. We had a blast doing this. So
Yeah.
I am really grateful to the chat. You guys were wonderful, great ideas, and very generous. So thank you for donating to the charity.
Yeah, thank you very much. Guys, you all were awesome. Absolutely incredible. So anyway, thank you very much, and you all have a good night. I will see you all later, Dungeon Masters. Bye.
Have a good night.